last slide of examples that I have is it's not just company building, it's also for investors. And there's a fund I know here based in Silicon Valley called the AI Fund, and it's led by one of the two most famous AI professors at Stanford. And it's at least the first fund was 100 million. I think they have a larger fund now. And the AI Fund not only invests in companies, but creates their own companies based on their own research. And even for such a well-connected VC fund in Silicon Valley, they realized that at seed stage, because there's such high demand for machine learning engineers in Silicon Valley from Google and Facebook and every other large company, that a lot of these individual contributor engineers are able to command salaries of $500,000 or crazy things like this, sometimes more. And as a seed stage startup, which were the kinds of startups that they're building, you just can't afford that. It's not worth it. It's not worth spending your investment dollars on salaries that high. And in fact, they had a hard time even finding, because machine learning engineering is pretty niche specialty where there isn't a large supply of machine learning engineers today around the world, not enough, that not only could they not just go somewhere else to build the companies, they had to find actually a good computer science university. And in this case, they found one in Colombia in South America. And they established this kind of postgraduate master's program in campus to take computer science graduates from that Colombian university and train them in machine learning to stay and live in Colombia and, build these companies with them. All because the demand, it was too expensive to hire machine learning engineers in Silicon Valley, and they found that to build the best new generation of AI companies, they needed to go find this university in Colombia and even